think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two.
Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you are new. My name is Lynn White, mom of 5, 1 on the way, and I am providing you with weekly cleaning motivation. In today's video, I'm going to kind of do a mix between getting things organized. As you know, if you've been here for a while, we are moving, and I'm also going to be doing an evening fall night routine. So you're going to get a glimpse of both. I'm starting this video off with some coffee because I really needed it. It's about 3 o'clock at this point, and or something around there. I can't remember the exact time. And I'm going to start getting some things put together, like taking all of the fall items down and packing that away and making labels so it's super organized. This is my garage. It is in total disarray right now, but at first I need to go through some of these holiday decor items because I need to take inventory of everything so I can get rid of what I don't want and take to the new house what I do want. So as I mentioned, first things first is just taking all of the holiday fall items out of the house, and then I'm going to take inventory of everything that I have in my bins. Going to make a pile of things I no longer want, and then start putting everything together. I'm going to be wrapping all of the breakable, fragile items with some bubble wrap, but at first I'm going to have to turn this fan on because you guys, I'm about 15 weeks pregnant and I am so hot all the time. I cannot sit in this hot garage. It is November, but it is still hot here, so I've got to have some air blowing on me while I go through these items right here. I'm going to have one bin for all of the fall florals and then another bin for the pumpkins. After I was done with this video, I saw more pumpkins on the front porch, so I'm going to have to get another bin. But as I mentioned later on in the video, I'm actually on the hunt for these clear Sterilite 66 quart bins. Everywhere is completely out of stock. I'm going to try to Amazon next, but you will see I'm putting everything together in this like green bin, which was a Christmas bin, and then I realized and I switched everything over. So we have some bubble wrap. We were able to get some boxes and bubble wrap from a friend who just recently moved. And I'm going to take advantage of having this and wrap all of these pumpkins. I usually just throw them in bins, but I really want to make sure the things that I love just stay protected. So I'm going to wrap these things with bubble wrap and put them in another bin so they are super safe. Okay, so we're in my office and we are going to make some labels for the bins. I want everything to be super duper organized. I have been on the hunt for these particular bins. They're the Sterilite bins, the 66 quart plastic storage bins. And I'm telling you, they are out of stock everywhere. So I'm gonna just like scour the house and use what I can for the holiday decor because I want it all matching. I'm trying to get everything organized so when we do pack up and then move into the new house, it is just ready to go and it's super organized. So I'm going to use my silhouette machine and start making some labels, and that's going to be so helpful for when we get into the house and Chris will know exactly where everything goes. Here are some of the holiday pillows. Actually, when I was outside kind of trying to work out a little bit, which I have been walking every day for at least 30 minutes, which I actually started last week, and I've walked every single day. I feel so good about myself. And I was in the garage doing the Max Trainer super duper slow, and I was looking at these pillows thinking I probably will end up selling them at the garage sale. I'm hoping to have a garage sale this weekend, but I went ahead and put them in the bin until then in case any family comes over and they want to have first pick. I will always give my family and friends anything they want, and then anything they don't want, that's when I will try to sell it or send it off to Salvation Army or Goodwill. So next thing I'm going to do is put on some food real quick. I have been waiting all day. I have reset my computer a million times. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull up a Silhouette application on the main computer, so I'm going to try. So out of breath. I'm going to try it on my laptop, but I have been trying to upload a cleaning marathon all day, so I'm going to try to be super extra with the Silhouette machine. If I can't, then I'm going to have to do old school printing stuff out for my labels for those bins, but I have to take a quick break and feed my family.
Hey babe, so did you like my letter that I wrote to you?
Yeah, I thought it was very sweet. I put it on Instagram this morning.
Oh, you
Not
did?
that I read it, just that I like love letters. I didn't read it until this afternoon.
Oh, I thought you would read it on Instagram for your...
I read the letter. So this might be kind of strange, but I love pepper in my Caesar salad. I actually like pepper in all my stuff. So that's that. I don't have any croutons, but this is the Caesar salad dressing.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no, you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
I am using one of my husband's little squeegees here, and there are some bumps because I'm actually doing this with one hand. So you can just rub these bumps out when you're all done.
I've got sunshine, I've got you now. When body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. When body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body, oh, body on body. My friends don't like that I'm with somebody, that I'm with somebody. Oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody. Oh.
So I've helped with Chris in the bath, and I am going to finish this kitchen right now. The kids are Chris is actually going to put them to bed tonight. This is his night. We alternate nights. A lot of times on my nights that I put them to bed, I stay in there a little bit longer, and he will work and do the things that he needs to do, and then vice versa. On the nights that he puts them to bed, I will work. On this night he's putting them to bed, so I'm going to finish up this evening night routine with you guys. I've been wanting to do one of these fall routines, but honestly, I've been so sick. I'm still super sick in the evening, but today I had enough energy and I wanted to get it done.
I've got sunshine, I've got you and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. We're body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. My friends don't like that I'm somebody, oh no, oh no. I just want to stay in this melody, oh, oh.
A little disclaimer here, this is a very ideal evening. There are so many nights when it is all over the place. There are nights where I just cannot cook or I don't feel like cooking. I call it fend for yourself nights. There are nights my kids will eat cereal for dinner, and there are nights that I make a great meal. It just really depends. So I'm obviously showing you guys like the perfect fall night routine, but let's just be honest, everything in every day is different. Josiah has soccer Monday and Wednesday nights, so obviously those nights are super different. And say if something came up, or I'm trying to work, or I don't feel very well, or, you know, there's so many different type of variables. But I just want to say, when you see this, don't think like, oh my gosh, they have the perfect evening. No, this was just a very good evening, and I had the camera out and I'm like, yes, it was flowing and it felt really good. Actually, when I was doing this video, I did not intend to do a fall night routine, but everything was going so well and going like I want it to go and like how I strive for it to go. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep on filming. It was just going to be like a regular cleaning video and it was going to go on into the night, but I was like, all right, this is working. And I was happy to be able to share some of those intimate moments with my family while we have dinner, because those are super important with us, or to us. So I'm glad we were able to share those with you. Praying with our family is really important, and we try to do it every single time we eat dinner. It is a big deal, but sometimes we're all scattered. I know it must be pretty hard to watch these videos, because there was a time where I watched these videos before I actually did YouTube, and for quite a while I was on YouTube, and I felt really discouraged, like, man, my family's all over the place. But one thing I realized is all of our families are all over the place, and the things that we show you is the perfect example of, say, a nighttime routine or a morning time routine. But that doesn't mean there isn't any room for error, because when you have kids, or multiple kids, or even one kid, or you've got a job, or you've got a life, things happen and nothing is perfect. So please don't hold yourself to some unrealistic standard to a mom or somebody on Instagram or YouTube, because we are all struggling. We all have our days where we lose our patience, or we wish we could just have a moment to ourselves, or the wonderful days where everything's great and then it just comes crashing down. I know I do so often, and it took me a very long time to realize that the people here on Instagram and YouTube and other social media outlets are showing you the best of the best. They are giving you the highlight reel, because It's meant to motivate you and inspire you, but I know in my videos, I can say that I honestly try to show you guys the real, and I like to add these little snippets of reality because the last thing I want you guys to do is leave feeling like, wow, this mom is pregnant and she's got all these kids and she's got it all together. Because girlfriend, I do not. Just the day before, my kids had to fend for themselves because I couldn't even look at raw meat to cook dinner. Okay, so I just want to throw that out to you. Do not hold yourself to some unrealistic standard of people on the internet because we are all doing the same things. This is the perfect night and we all are in this together. So I just want you to know we are all in this together. I'm going to use my steamer here. This is the Shark steamer. It's super old. I got it probably 5 years ago for, oh my gosh, nothing. Black Friday sale at Home Depot. And I use it. I love it. It works well. I would like to upgrade because it is kind of hard to push. Maybe my arms are just too weak to push it. I don't know, but it feels like a pain in the butt sometimes. So I wonder if you guys have a newer one of these steamers, let me know, is it easy to push, because this doesn't feel great. But I just use a little capful of my Thieves. I love the way Thieves smell. The only way I can describe it is it makes me think of fall. It's got a very just wonderful scent of clove. So people have asked me, what does it smell like? It makes me think of fall, makes me think of clove. It's so, I just love it. I diffuse it and use it in my cleaning products all the time. I want to remind you guys, if you guys have not seen, I posted the gender reveal yesterday. I will put that maybe in my description box. I'll try to put it somewhere, but it's in my family, or it's on my family channel, and that link is in my description box, and it'll say family channel. So the gender reveal is over there. It's super quick. I didn't make it some long, dramatic, Pinterest-worthy thing. I just did it very intimate and personal for us. Super happy. It's about 3 minutes long, so head over there if you guys want to see what little baby is. So we are actually, we as in Chris is replacing the AC unit as I do this voiceover, and we are fixing everything that was on the inspection, and then we are closing November 30th. So oh my gosh, it is getting super duper real, but I'm excited because I was so worried I wasn't going to be able to decorate for Christmas, but I am going to surprise my boys, and I went ahead and ordered a tree, and I'm going to pick that up hopefully today if it's ready, and I am going to decorate the rental, so be on the lookout. I'm hoping to have that video at the end of the week or early next week, just like a clean and decorate with me at the new house or the rental house, and the kids are going to be so surprised because I told them we're not going to be able to decorate this year, and they didn't seem too bothered, but I think as we started going through the motions, it would be pretty sad if we didn't have something decorated. So I'm so excited to surprise my boys with decorating the entire area of the new rental.
Are you looking for you tonight? I'm diving in the deep blue. Are you looking for you, my love? I don't like it when we're fighting, 'cause you always make me cry, yeah. I'm diving in the deep blue. Are you looking for you? 'Cause you're the one I want. Yeah, you're the one I love. All this fussing and fighting just drives me crazy, but you know I'll do anything for you, baby. 'Cause you're the one I want. I'm driving in the moonlight. I am looking for signs tonight. I'm driving in the moonlight. I am looking for signs all night. I just wanna see you strike cars. You are everything I need, love. I'm driving in the moonlight. I am looking for signs, 'cause you're the one I want. Yeah, you're the one I love. All this fuzzing.
I also wanted to ask you guys, are you guys ready for Christmas content, or you still want to hang out here in the fall for a little bit? It's hard for me here in Florida because we don't have seasons and it stays warm all the time. We actually have a hurricane that's kind of blowing through right now. It's kind of gloomy and windy outside, but I love decorating, but it is hard for me since I've lived in Florida because it is so warm, and in Tennessee it starts getting chilly around October, so it's really tough when it's 80 degrees on Christmas Day. I mean, you could literally go to the beach, but I'm trying to just accept it. This is where we're at. I hope to be in Georgia within 5 to 7 years, but until then, we've got to make the best of the season we are in.
All this fuzzing and fighting just drives me crazy, but you know I'll do anything for you, baby. 'Cause you're the one I want. The one I want. The one I want.
I am going to show you how nasty this little cloth looks. It's so nasty, and I actually flip it side to side. But I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. I tried to add some extra content, so it just kept it going for you. Let me know if you liked this style of video, let me know in the comments below. I try to do something a little bit different, not so sped up. I've had some of you tell me that it's just too sped up, so I tried to make it a little more chill and like relaxed. So let me know in the comments. Did you like this video? Do you want these videos like this in the future, or do you want to just go a fast speed cleaning nonstop? Or do you like these snippets of real life? Let me know. I love you all so much. Bye.